Hello everyone, I'm Bubbles from Susan's family. Today I'm bringing you a new design, Lotus in Cloud Whirls pillow cover from Dunhuang series. This pillow cover is made up of the back piece, the front piece, edging and a zipper. Let's start by learning how to crochet the back piece. We'll begin with the magic ring method. Crochet in rounds counterclockwise around the magic ring. Several stitches will be applied, which are all marked in the chart. I won't explain them one by one here. Now, let's show. For better viewing, I'll demonstrate with a different color yarn. For specific yarn, color schemes and hook sizes, please refer to the detail page of our product and the paper instructions. Start with the magic ring. Working 2 chains as beginning chain. Then work 1 double crochet in the magic ring. Treat the double crochet and the beginning chain as one special DC2 bobble stitch. Next, work 2 chains. Then work 1 DC2 bobble stitch in the magic ring. First, work 2 unclosed double crochets. One, 2. Then yarn over and draw through all loops at once. This completes 1 DC2 bobble stitch. In the following steps, it will be simply referred to as a DC2 bobble. Next, work 2 chains. Let's take a look. This round is worked by alternating between DC2 bobbles and 2 chains. Refer to the chart and complete this round. Once it's done, including the special starting bobble, there should be a total of 6. Finally, close the ring. Pull tight the beginning yarn tail. And join with a slip stitch to the starting special bobble. Insert into this double crochet. Pull tight. This completes the first round. Since we'll be changing colors in the next round, leave a bit of tail and fasten off yarn here. The yarn tail will be dealt with later. Now we'll start working on the second round. Take out the yarn in the corresponding color. First, join the yarn into the first chain space of round 1. Then make 3 chains as the beginning chain. These 3 chains count as 1 double crochet. Continue working 3 more double crochets in this same chain space. As you crochet, make sure to tighten all the yarn tails. Including the beginning chain, there are a total of 4 stitches here. Continue into the next chain space with 4 double crochets. Keep working this way all the way around the round. Once completed, join with a slip stitch to the beginning chain. Hook into the top 2 loops of the third chain of the beginning chain. Pull tight. This completes round 2. Also, since we'll be changing colors for the next round, leave a bit of tail and fasten off the yarn. Weave in the yarn tail on the wrong side. You can also use a crochet hook to weave in the tail. Now let's start working on round 3. First, join the yarn to the beginning chain of the previous round, that is, in the same stitch, where the slip stitch was made. Note that I'm using the yarn randomly here. Please follow the chart for yarn placement. Then make 3 chains as the beginning chain. Next, skip 1 double crochet. Work 1 double crochet. Treat the beginning chain and this double crochet as one special DC2 tog. Then work 3 chains as spacing. Then make 1 DC2 tog. First, hook into the same stitch, where the previous double crochet was made. Work 1 unclosed double crochet. Then skip a stitch and work another unclosed double crochet. Yarn over and draw through all loops in once. This completes 1 DC2 tog. Then work 3 chains. Let's take a look. This round consists of making DC2 togs with 3 chains in between. And the first unclosed stitch of each DC2 tog is worked into the same insertion position as the previous unclosed stitch. Follow this technique to complete the entire round. After finishing the last 3 chains, join with a slip stitch to the first special DC2 tog. Pull tight. Leave a bit of tail and fasten off the yarn. Weave in the yarn tail on the wrong side. This completes the 3rd round. Now let's work on the 4th round. Take the corresponding color of yarn. First, join the yarn into the first chain space of the previous round. Then make 2 chains as the beginning chain. Next, work 3 unclosed double crochets into this chain space. Then yarn over and draw through all loops in once. Treat the completed stitches as one special DC4 bobble stitch. Then work 5 chains. Next, work a DC4 bobble stitch into the adjacent chain space. First, work 4 unclosed double crochets into this chain space. Then yarn over and draw through all loops in once. This completes a DC4 bobble stitch. From now on, we'll simply call it a DC4 bobble stitch. Then work 5 chains again. Let's take a look. This round is worked by making DC4 bobble stitches into the chain spaces of the previous round. Work 5 chains in between. Work this round completely. Once completed, join with a slip stitch to the beginning special bobble stitch. Pull tight. Leave a bit of tail and fasten off yarn. This completes round 4. Now let's crochet round 5. First, attach yarn into the corresponding chain space. Then make 1 chain to begin. Work 8 single crochets in this chain space. While crocheting, tighten the yarn tail from the previous round. This round is worked by making 8 single crochets in the chain space of the previous round. Work this round completely. Once completed, join with a slip stitch to the first single crochet. Pull tight. Fasten off and weave in the ends. This completes round 5. Now let's crochet round 6. Join the yarn in the first stitch of the previous round. Work 3 chains as beginning chain. Then work 1 chain to space. Skip a stitch. Work 1 double crochet. Then work 1 chain space. Skip a stitch and work 1 double crochet. Let's see. This round is worked by skipping a stitch and making a double crochet, with 1 chain between them. Work this round completely. After finishing, join with a slip stitch to the beginning chain. Tighten. Cut the yarn. This completes the 6th round. Now let's crochet the 7th round. Join the yarn in the beginning chain of the previous round. Work 1 chain as beginning chain. Work 1 more single crochet in the same position. Then work 1 single crochet into the chain space. Work 1 single crochet into the adjacent stitch. Let's take a look. This round is worked by crocheting single crochets into the chain spaces and stitches. Work this round completely. After finishing, slip stitch and tighten. Cut the yarn and weave in the ends. This completes the 7th round. Next, let's crochet the 8th round. First, join the yarn. Chain 1 to begin, then work 1 single crochet. Next, chain 3. Skip 2 stitches below. Work 1 single crochet. And chain 3. This round is worked by crocheting a single crochet every 2 stitches, with a space of 3 chains in between. Continue working this round completely. Finish with a slip stitch. Break the yarn and weave in the ends. This completes round 8. Next, everyone should finish the remaining rounds of the back piece. The crocheting method for the following rounds is almost the same as rounds 2 to 8, except the stitch count will be different, and you'll need to switch colors every round. Everyone can complete this part on your own. That's all for the back piece. Now let's move on to learning how to crochet the front piece. Start with an adjustable magic ring. Crochet in rounds counterclockwise around the magic ring. The stitch techniques used are all marked in the chart. I won't explain each one here. Now, let's show. Start with an adjustable magic ring. Then make 3 chains as the beginning chain. Next, work 11 double crochets into the magic ring. Including the beginning chain, a total of 12 stitches are worked. Finally, tighten the ring. Join with a slip stitch to the beginning chain. Pull tight. Leave a yarn tail, fasten off, and weave in the ends. That completes round 1. Now let's crochet round 2. First, join yarn to the beginning chain of the previous round. Then work 4 chains. Next, make a DC5 popcorn stitch. First, work 5 double crochets into the same position. Then release the loop. Then draw the loop through the first double crochet. At the same time, push the completed part forward. Then secure with a chain. That completes a DC5 popcorn stitch. Later we'll simply call it a popcorn stitch. Then work 4 chains. Next, make a slip stitch into the same position. Then work 3 chains. Then skip 2 stitches. Pay attention, don't miss the adjacent stitch even if it's slightly distorted. Make 1 slip stitch. Then work 4 chains. Then work 1 popcorn stitch. Then work 4 chains again. Make 1 slip stitch into the same position. Consider the 2 slip stitches and the popcorn stitch, along with the chains on both sides, as 1 popcorn. Then work 3 chains. This round is crocheting popcorns on the corresponding double crochets. Work 3 chains between. Continue working this round completely. After finishing, make 1 slip stitch at the beginning position. Leave a yarn tail and fasten off. This completes round 2. Now let's work round 3. Attach yarn into the chain space on the right side of the first popcorn stitch. Work 2 chains as beginning chain, then work 3 double crochets into this chain space. Then work 3 treble crochets. Let's start with the first one. Yarn over the hook twice. Insert into, pull the yarn through, then yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops. Repeat 3 times. This completes 1 treble crochet, then make 2 more. Next, work a CH3 picket. First, work 3 chains. Then pick up the strand above and the strand below. Make 1 slip stitch. Pull tight. This completes a CH3 picket. Later we'll call it picket for short. Next, into the chain space on the left side. Work 3 treble crochets. And 3 double crochets. Then work 1 half double crochet. Then work 1 single crochet into the chain space between. Let's take a look. Treat the worked part as one group. Because the first stitch has a beginning chain, it's special. The first stitch of each group after will be worked normally. Continue repeating this group going downward. Work this round completely. After finishing, join with a slip stitch to the beginning chain. Leave a yarn tail, fasten off, and weave in the ends. This completes the third round. Now let's work on the fourth round. Take the yarn in the corresponding color. Find the double crochet corresponding to the last group of the previous round. Pick up 1-2 strands from behind, and join the yarn. Then work 3 chains. Next, pick up 1-2 strands behind the double crochet of the adjacent group. Work a slip stitch. Then work 5 chains. Next, pick any one of the 2 treble crochets in the middle. Pick 1-2 strands from slightly below behind and work a slip stitch. Then work 5 chains. Then work 1 slip stitch on the double crochet at the edge. Pay attention. Pick 1-2 strands from behind and crochet. Then work 3 chains. Let's take a look. This round is worked on the corresponding double crochet of the previous round group, and pick 1-2 strands from behind the treble crochet, work a slip stitch. Work corresponding number of chains between them. Complete this round. Finally, work 1 slip stitch at the beginning position. Don't cut the yarn. This completes the fourth round. Next, crochet the fifth round. Work 1 slip stitch transition in the next chain space. Then make 3 chains as beginning chain. Then work 2 chain spaces. Then work 1 double crochet in the same position. Work 2 chains. Continue working 1 treble crochet here. Then work 1 chain. Then on any treble crochet in the middle of the group from the third round. Work 1 slip stitch. Work it from slightly above the back side. Then work 1 chain. Then in the 3 chain space of round 4. Work 1 treble crochet. Two chains. Then work 3 double crochets. Work 2 chains between. After completing, work 2 more chains. Then work 1 treble crochet. Then work 1 chain. Work 1 slip stitch on the corresponding treble crochet from round 3. Let's take a look. This round is worked in the 3 chain space. Work double crochets and treble crochets. Work 2 chains between. Work 1 slip stitch on the corresponding treble crochet from round 3. Work 1 chain on either side. Continue working this round completely. Finally work 1 chain. Then join with 1 single crochet to the beginning chain. This completes round 5. Now let's work round 6. Start with 3 chains as the beginning chain. Then work 1 double crochet in the beginning chain. Next work 2 double crochets in the chain space. Work 1 double crochet in the adjacent double crochet. Continue working this round completely following the chart. Once finished, slip stitch and pull tight. This completes round 6. Now let's work round 7. Start with 3 chains as the beginning chain. Then work 2 double crochets. Next work 1 DC 2 in 1, meaning 2 double crochets in the same stitch. This completes the DC 2 in 1, then work 4 double crochets. Next work 1 DC 2 in 1. Continue with 4 double crochets and 1 DC 2 in 1. Work this round completely. Finally work 1 more double crochet. Then slip stitch and pull tight. This completes round 7. Don't cut the yarn. Now let's work round 8. This round needs to be crocheted using 2 colors of yarn. The previous yarn is called the main color yarn. Make 1 chain to begin. First work 3 single crochets. Then skip 2 stitches. Work 1 DC7 in 1, meaning work 7 double crochets in the same stitch. Then skip 2 stitches. First work 1 single crochet, because you need to change colors when crocheting the next popcorn. So the next single crochet is worked as an unclosed stitch. Insert. Pull the yarn through, then take the yarn for this popcorn. Pull the yarn through. The color change is completed. And this single crochet is also done. Next, crochet the popcorn using the popcorn color yarn. Note: change colors when making the second slip stitch of the popcorn. Pull the main color yarn through. This slip stitch is done. And the color change is completed. Next, crochet 2 single crochets. Weave in the yarn tails. Skip 2 stitches, then work 1 double crochet and 1 DC7 in 1. The yarn tails can all be trimmed off. Then skip 2 stitches and crochet 3 single crochets. Continue by skipping 2 stitches, work 1 double crochet and 1 DC7 in 1. Treat the crocheted section as one group. Continue crocheting in this group pattern. Work this round completely. Note: change colors when you reach the popcorn. After finishing, weave in the yarn from the popcorn a few stitches, then trim it off. Finally, slip stitch and pull tight. This completes the 8th round. Next, let's crochet the petals. First, take a look at the finished product. For easier explanation, consider this round as having 4 small petals and 4 large petals. The small and large petals are arranged alternately. The small petals are worked on the single crochets from the previous round. The large petals are worked on the popcorn positions from the previous round. Let's start with crocheting the small petals. Next, please watch the demonstration. First, work row 1. Make a slip stitch transition on adjacent single crochets. Begin with a special DC2 bobble stitch. Then work 1 chain. Next, work a 2-stitch bobble stitch in the same position. Then make a chain space. In the same position, work another DC2 bobble stitch. Then leave a yarn tail and fasten off. This completes row 1. Next, work row 2. Take the corresponding color of yarn. First, join yarn to the double crochet on the right side. Make 1 chain to begin. Then work along row 1. First, pick up the side of the special bobble stitch from row 1, and work 2 single crochets into the beginning chain. Next, pick up a stitch and work 1/2 double crochet. Then work 1 single crochet into the chain space. Then work 1 HDC3 in 1 into the stitch, meaning 3 half double crochets in the same position. Then work 1 single crochet into the adjacent chain space. When working the last few stitches, you can weave in the yarn tail from the previous round. Work 1/2 double crochet into the stitch. Then pick up the side of the unclosed stitch and work 2 single crochets. Finally, join with 1 slip stitch to the double crochet on the left side. Pull tight, leave a yarn tail, fasten off, and weave in ends. This completes row 2. Next, work row 3. Join yarn to the double crochet on the right side of the previous row. Make 1 chain to begin, then work into the second single crochet from the previous row. Work 1 single crochet. Work 1 SC2 in 1 into the adjacent half double crochet. Continue with 1 slip stitch into the next adjacent stitch. Then work 1 single crochet. Then work 1 HDC3 in 1 into the same stitch. Next, work the symmetrical stitch on the right side of this stitch. Finally, work 1 slip stitch into the left side stitch of the slip stitch from the previous row. Work 1 slip stitch. Leave a yarn tail, fasten off, and weave in ends. This completes row 3. 1 small petal is completed. Next, refer to the chart. Start crocheting the small petal on the corresponding single crochet. Finish the remaining 3 groups. Use the same method as the first group. That's all for the small petals. Now let's crochet the large petals on the first popcorn of the previous round, or start at any popcorn. First, crochet row 1. Join the yarn on the second single crochet to the right of this popcorn. Make 1 chain to begin, then work 3 single crochets into the chain space on the right side of this popcorn. Continue by working 2 half double crochets into the same chain space. Then work 1 half double crochet into the chain where the popcorn is secured. Work 1 HDC 3 in 1. If you have trouble finding the exact spot, you can pick any 2 strands at the top to crochet into. Then work 2 half double crochets into the chain space on the left side of the popcorn. 3 single crochets. Then make 1 slip stitch into the second single crochet on the left. Leave a yarn tail, fasten off, and weave in the ends. This completes the first row. Now let's work on the second row. Join the yarn to the right side of the joining position from the previous row, that is, on this double crochet. Make 1 chain to begin, then work 1 single crochet into the first stitch of the previous row. Work 1 half double crochet into the adjacent stitch. And 1 single crochet. Then work 2 single crochets in sequence. Then work 1 single crochet into the adjacent stitch. And 1 half double crochet. Then work 1 single crochet into the adjacent stitch. Then make 1 HDC 3 in 1. Then crochet the symmetrical stitch pattern to the right of this stitch. After completing it, make 1 slip stitch into the stitch on the left side of the slip stitch from the previous row. That is this double crochet. Leave a yarn tail, fasten off, and weave in the ends. This completes row 2. Now let's crochet row 3. Join the yarn into the corresponding stitch. Make 1 chain to begin, then crochet the corresponding stitches along the stitches of the previous row. After completing, make a slip stitch into the corresponding stitch. Then leave a yarn tail, fasten off, and weave in the ends. This completes row 3. One large petal is now completed. Next, everyone follow the same method to complete the remaining large petals at the corresponding positions. That's all for the large petals. And that's also all for the petals.